I made $75,000 in profit in the last 30 days. And in this video, I'm going to give you a pretty generalized breakdown of exactly what it is that I do, because I get that question a lot, why I think it's such a good business, and also why I think that a lot of you guys could be doing it too, with no extra training, no extra time put in, all information that you already know or info that's already accessible online. Now, this is a space that's brand new, but it's been catching a lot of popularity recently. And I'm sure if you're in the social media space, you already know who I am, but I do this for huge clients like American Idol, the Jonas Brothers, etc. And just a few years ago, I actually wasn't making any money from social media at all. I had all these skills that I learned since I was younger of growing accounts, going viral, but it was always for other people. And it was always just for free. It was just a hobby for me. And there was no way to actually get paid. Like up until recently, TikTok never even had a creator program. Now they pay per million views, but when I was 18, 19, and 20, I didn't have that opportunity. Now, the business model that I'm in is great. It's scaling super fast, but besides just how fast it's growing, it's also a business model where you get a lot of high ticket clients. So you get people who pay you $15,000, $20,000 every single month on retainer, instead of a bunch of tiny clients at $500,000 a month, which is what most people on YouTube are pitching you. Or just doing YouTube automation and TikTok, which also will only really pay you a few $1,000s a month. So this is a way for you to take all of these skills that you already have, make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 every single month, and also get to work with some of the coolest people in the world. So here's what I do. I'm a clipper. Now, it's funny because I'm going to have to explain this and break it down because most of you watching this probably don't even know what that is. But in a sense, it's a mix between YouTube automation, TikTok creator program, growth hacking, and a social media marketing agency. Essentially, I help people scale their social media followings through taking their long form content, trimming it into short form digestible bits that will go viral on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram Reels, TikTok, all those platforms. Now, in doing this, I get paid a flat fee to strategize and actually produce the content with the creator, like taking their YouTube videos and making 5 clips out of it, then distributing them on social media platforms. Now, I also take a percentage if they sell a product, so I'll get an affiliate deal, or if it's on a fan page instead of their main socials, where my company will actually keep 100% of the ad revenue. It's a crazy business model because it works. These people, when you think about it, they want to pay you because you're getting them views, which is also generating them income. And they also don't care about giving you revenue on the fan accounts because previously they probably never even had fan accounts. Or they did, but they weren't able to closely manage them and work with them to benefit them the way that they should be. And because that's new money, it's found income, they're not going to have any problem with you actually taking that for yourself. As long as they're monetized on their main social media, which is where most of these videos are going to be going, then they're going to let you have all of that fan account revenue. So how do you go about doing this? Well, the best way to start is reach out to literally everybody that you know. Network with everyone. You want to target small to medium-sized creators who have a product or a service that they are selling. Or you can target businesses as well, but I just have the best experience working with creators because they understand social media and the value that it brings to their business. And because everybody wants to be an influencer right now, there's a 100% chance that you know somebody who could use this service, especially if they have like a supplement brand, or they're a young LA athlete, or whatever product or service they're selling is low ticket or even high ticket, but they're just selling a lot of volume of it. Basically, any view that you generate them is going to translate to dollars. That way you can start taking a percentage of an affiliate deal, or you actually get the ad revenue from the fan pages. And since they're making money, they're not going to cancel their package. So they have no problem paying your monthly fee and paying it every single month. At my company, we actually have a 95% chance that a new subscriber will last 12 months. That's not just a testament to how good we are at what we do, but also how good I am at making sure that we're only working with clients who are the right fit for us. Word travels fast in the influencer space, so you have one bad experience and it can really negatively affect your brand. So that's why anybody we take on, we make sure to screen them and make sure that they're going to work within our existing system. For example, my first ever client was a person I worked for entirely for free. His name was Young Gravy, and because I was so big into memes back then, he was like my idol. So when I was 19, I reached out to every single person that he knew and eventually connected with one of his hometown friends. This hometown friend let me work for him for free until eventually being able to meet Young Gravy in person and actually doing social media work for Young Gravy himself. A few years later, when I started Clipper, I actually reached back out to him and asked him if he would be interested in being one of our first clients. To my surprise, he said yes. And all these years later, he is still one of our clients. And although he didn't start off paying, he is now paying us a monthly fee that has actually gone up over the last few years. And these results were quick. When we started working with him, within 2 weeks, we had a video hit 2 million views. So if you know what you're doing, this is something where you can can see success really, really quickly, as well as your clients will be able to see it so that they'll renew on that first month and they will continue to over and over again. Once I got big enough, I actually started to outsource this to editors in the US. You can also do it with editors who are out of the country. I personally don't, just because I like my quality to be super high. But if you put in enough time and effort into actually training overseas employees, there is a chance that their videos will also be high quality. But for me, it was easier to hire USA people, or even people from my old high school or people I went to college with, or some of my buddies, actually clip this stuff up and post it for the clients themselves. We actually scaled up so much so that I actually bought an office and moved in. I'll be doing an office tour video at some point soon, but this is a business that grows very fast if you do it right. Now, I know I've talked a lot about what to charge people, but what do you do if a client wants your services, but they're not making enough to justify that, right? Take this as somebody who you really want to work with, who you think could be big, who could refer you a lot of clients. In these scenarios, it's worth it to take on these deals, even if you're not making as much. So the way that I usually structure these kind of deals are based on the creator. You can either take 100% of the earnings from their creator program. That way they're not actually paying you anything up front for these fan pages, and you're gambling on your ability to make it work and perform well. And if this works, they will be so happy that they will refer you like 5 or 10 different people. I don't even personally have to sell anymore because of how many word of mouth referrals we have. Now, 90% of the time, they're going to be okay with this deal. They're going to let you take all the fan account revenue. Or if it's somebody who sells a product, a service, a course, a mentorship, a software product, you can just set up an affiliate deal with them where they don't actually pay you anything up front. They only pay you in percentages on the back end. I know it might sound like you need hundreds of clients to actually make this scalable, but I literally had somebody pay us $10K alone just from ad revenue, one client in 1 month. So these things do stack up over time, especially when you select the right clients or when you get really good at a specific niche, which I'm going to touch on later. It's so fast that 7 days ago, I started a brand new account for a client named Danny Duncan. Danny makes hilarious videos on YouTube. Make sure to go check him out. But within 7 days of starting his account, we've already hit 8,500 followers and had a video hit 2 million views. 2.7 to be exact. Of course, he's ecstatic because it's only been like a week or two. So he's more than happy to continue paying us, and we get all of the ad revenue on that account. So this isn't something where you guys are gonna have to grind over and over and over again to hit those levels. Now, for any of you watching who this maybe sounds a little complicated, if you have the capital, I do offer one-on-one coaching where I will refer you clients. I will scale you up to $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month personally. You'll work with me every single day and my team. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't have the capital, but you still wanna learn, I also have a free Discord where I do weekly calls. I have my entire team there to help you guys out. And I also will respond to your messages personally as well. I just don't have that much time anymore, so I'm not there all the time. So if you want to learn for free, the Discord is a great resource for you. But if you want to scale really, really fast and get all of your exact questions answered immediately and have access to me and my network, then coaching might be the right route for you. All info on those things will be linked below. Now you might be wondering, well, Nathan, how do I even edit these videos? It's super simple. So in my company, we use Premiere Pro. So for example, Danny's recent video, we would have downloaded it from cobalt.tools by pasting the YouTube video link in. Once that's done, we'd take that video, put it into Premiere Pro, add subtitles, captions, transitions, zoom, as well as other things just to make the video more engaging and more viral. And then we would also upload them. If you're somebody with a little less experience, you can do all of this on your phone through CapCut. You can actually go in, screen record the video on your iPhone, import that video from your camera roll into CapCut and edit it all from your fingertips. They also have AI tools that will help you with captions and animations and pop-ups, so that's also a good option if you're somebody just getting started. It really only will take 30 minutes to an hour per video maximum when you start, and eventually you can crank out a video in like 10 minutes. Like that video of Danny that we did for 3 million views only took us about 15 minutes to edit. Now, the reason I'm so successful with this is not because I'm smarter than you. It's purely because I consume so much content and I network so much that I'm always reaching out to people right when they're going viral, always reaching out to people in our niche. We have the best case studies. It's something that you just have to start, and these things will just naturally start to happen over time. Figure out what you like, figure out a niche that you're good at, and just rinse and repeat and hit up everybody in that space. Even if they're not viral yet, but they're starting to, or you like their content, network with them, connect with them, build a friendship. I did this with people like Zacharific and Sketch when they had 40, 50,000 followers. I was able to connect with them, offer them a service entirely for free, do them favors, and now they return those same favors to me tenfold. Another thing that I touched on was the niches, but once you get good at a niche and you have people within that niche who respect you, you basically can own that niche and scale everybody's socials within that same circle. So for me, I'm really great at influencers, fitness, and podcasts, and we represent almost every major influencer, fitness influencer, and podcaster that's out there right now. Because the truth is, you don't have to send DMs for the rest of your life just to scale this business. Once you get good at it, the word of mouth referrals will carry you to a point where I don't even do sales anymore. And I have so many clients that I turn away because we literally just don't want to take on anymore. Now for pricing, these packages can get pretty lucrative, but in the beginning, don't be worried to just adjust your pricing based on whatever you need, especially if you're editing these videos on your own and you just want to be able to make ends meet. Feel free to charge people less, more, only take percentages of ad revenue, only do an affiliate deal, whatever it takes to get your case studies and to get word of mouth referrals, the better. Just like how I did with Young Gravy. Now, in conclusion, I hope this video helped you guys. If you want one-on-one help, or if you want to learn entirely for free in our Discord, click the links below. Everything will be in my bio about it. Now, a lot of you guys who have watched this far probably aren't subscribed yet, so please consider subscribing. I teach you guys everything for free and I don't make any money off of this. So hopefully this video hits somebody who is just like me and you start to do this and it changes your life, because that's all I could really ask out of making videos like this. But again, hopefully you guys got something out of this, and until next time, bye.